YouTube, good morning. I'm way too tired. I'm tired of being tired. Look at all the positivity. 100%. Except for Oaken Tower, 99.9. 99.9. One dislike, 10 likes. The most likes of all the videos is on the Oaken... No, sometimes luck be a landlord. Alright, we're playing Backpack Battles. Forging Hammer. I'm waking up. All of my comments are from Bozadar. Okay, today, not really the day where you win either here. I won so hard here. This is like one of the best runs I've ever had in my life in Backpack Battles. Or in Oaken Tower. Oaken Tower, I was struggling. Kind of good. Kind of did good. Kind of encountered strong builds in either game. This game, I encountered crazy builds for gold. Mostly in history, but I ran into like 2 builds that I feel like should have been master level builds. And this thing still, somehow, one of them, I beat them with like 10 HP left. I don't even know how this thing won. Forging Hammer, there's not even an equivalent item to compare it to in Oaken Tower. There's nothing like as useless. This one is used as a crafting component to make other items. This is not considered a real weapon. It's a thing that you remove. That was a crazy build in my mind. I'm kind of surprised. Like, this changed my whole feeling on Berserker, basically. I should take Deerwood Guardian more. That is crazy that this thing even worked at all. More squeaky toys. Annoying as hell, but lovely game. Kaboom Battle. I'm gonna play that later today. I've been wanting to play it. This comment makes me want to play it. I need to play that one. I'm going to. There's a new game I want to play too that's like FTL Auto Battler. When you hover over the anvil, it basically makes 2 weapons stronger based on how many stars you have. True. Oaken Tower anvil. They're so much different. The thing is, so like the Oaken Tower anvil, it gets stronger and stronger over time. The Backpack Battles anvil gets weaker and weaker over time. It does the most on round 8, and then every single round after that, it's a worse and worse item. Where the opposite is true. Like, one is a scaling thing that increases, one is a static thing that it peaks, and then it's all downhill from there. So in my mind, they feel like the opposite places, kind of. Like, the damage it does, it is important on round 8, but the damage is insignificant. Almost? It's not true, because it's start of combat damage, which is valuable. But you can get 1 hit with a fire staff, and your weapon gains 6 damage. The anvil gives 8 damage, but it requires 8 stars, which is 8 spaces, plus 2 spaces. 10 spaces to get 2 damage. I could just put a glove on that fire staff, and it's worth more than the whole anvil is. The value of the anvil is that it reduces stamina cost. Backpack Battles is tricky, especially some of the skills and like class items and uniques, because they'll usually have 2 pieces of text, and one will catch your eye more than the other. And like, it's not even just one person that happens to. It happens to like everybody. It happened with the spicy banana is an item. I'll go look at it. New challenge, potion bomb build. That one's too easy though. That's like a strong build. I don't know how to do it. I mean, I kind of know how to do it. I know a few ways. But, ooh, I was playing Satisfactory last night. I like that game a lot. It's just really strong. That's like one of the strongest builds there is in the game. Maybe not right now, because they added so much on 1.0 release. But like, challenge to make the strongest thing. I also don't want to do challenges to make I don't want to do challenge runs too much. A little bit. Every once in a while. It depends on my mood. I'm just tired right now. What was I going to look at? There was some item I was just going to look at. Oh, I was going to come over here. Items. If we look at anvil. So yeah, there are 2 parts of the text. Well, no, there's really 3 parts. And one of the most important ones is really, item crafted, generate a flame. That means this is an economy item. because you can just sell the flames. For each crafted item, Star Weapon deals +1 damage. That's a small part of it. There are lots of things that can add +1 damage. And this is flat damage. Flat damage is nice. It's really nice early. Later, though, you need something that adds more damage than that. But the big thing, that minus stamina, there are not many items in the game that reduce stamina. The only ones I can think of, there's like a star that does it. What is it called? I don't know what you're called. Just stats. No, that increases base stamina. There's a couple, but they're all like uniques. They're skills. They're whatever. It's rare that you get things that reduce stamina. That one bag does. Reaper bag. The other thing I wanted to look at, spicy banana. That was it. Spicy banana is tricky because a lot of people, including myself at first, read this one as Star Banana activates 50% chance to gain 1 heat. You can ignore that text completely. That text doesn't matter. The important part is 1 stamina used, heal for 3. Because you can use like 30 stamina pretty easily, and that would be 90 health. But this one's tricky because this one doesn't play nice with anvil, because anvil reduces the stamina that you use by 40%. So yeah, you're trying to minimize the stamina you use, and this wants you to maximize it. There are a few items that are kind of tricky in this game. Oaken Tower does not have too many tricky items. They're pretty straightforward. Trying to think if any of them... There are some that are non-obvious how you can break the game with them. We ended up with Berserker, and with the pants, and with a bag of stones, and with a potion. Interesting. Berserker really doesn't have a potion bomb build. You could do it, but it would just be a steel amulet build, or it would just be using it for empower. Neither of which are that interesting. And both of which I do when I get the opportunity anyways. This is like the only character that can take Pan plus an item, plus another weapon. Could take Banana because we have Pan, but Banana uses up so much space, costs a lot of money. I'm probably selling the Pan. I could do Shovel. Huh. I could do Shovel. I have the Whetstone, which is kind of interesting. Because this one slows down weapons, it kind of acts like an anvil because it reduces stamina. So you could do anvil plus pants, and then, which is probably what I'm going to do, and then you're reducing stamina costs by a massive amount relative to the amount of damage you're getting to do. There's a shell here. Huh. Shell's interesting. Let's do the shell. The only thing is, it takes 12 seconds to go off, but on round 2, that's a full heal. Upgraded potion. Stone. Stone's pretty important. It feels like gravity's like turned up. These items are falling quicker than usual. Huh. Start the battle. Also very bouncy. It's gotta just be in my head. There's no way that there were any adjustments to that. Alright, what do they have? A lot of max HP from those 3 flames. But I had a full heal, basically. Why was that so much of a heal? 12 HP plus 5. Did these two just line up? Probably. We're into platinum now, too. So, I can't really do challenges in platinum anyways. Platinum is pretty close to my correct skill level. It's weird how it makes a difference, but it does. It's not exactly my skill level, but it's the point when I no longer just get free wins. Sand works with shovel, but it doesn't... I mean, it works pretty well. I don't know how much I want to build around shovel. Depends if I see dig deeper. Dig deeper is a crappy item because you don't really want to build around shovels. But It has the potential to be fun. Oh, wasn't there another comment about RNG? I think that was on Oaken Tower. On an Oaken Tower video. There was a long comment. I don't know how much I want to think through my thoughts on RNG. A little bit. There's also, so right now, I'm thinking of options for round 3, which is when we see the skill. There's a smelly wall. Would I want to build around smelly wall? The argument for that is I have bag of stones and I have stone. And stoned would go well for it. So planning right now for rounds 3 and rounds 10. I don't know. It doesn't fit well. Doesn't do much. Speaking of things that don't do much, there's an axe up there. I can't pivot already. I just built this stupid shovel. Pivot already? Pivot already. That's why we don't build shovels. Shovel was short-lived. Stone doesn't actually do much either. Stone just misses and enables brooms. I like the idea of stone. I don't know if I do like the idea of stone. I need that armor. Screw all this other stuff. Armor wins. So, like, the forging hammer doesn't even exist for this character. Pants eliminates. Forging hammer is not an item that you can get. It's not a real item. Pants do everything that forging hammer does, but better. Because forging hammer's not a real weapon. All it does is craft. So, pants craft for you. But they do it as a bag, so they take up no space. They give you space. Forging hammer takes up space. It is a waste of space. Thinking about buying this. So to buy this, this would get me up to 4 gold. This would get me up to 6 gold. I would need 1 more gold. Could sell the pig. No, we're good. This is 45 armor, though. We have 35 health. No, I hate seeing these books if they have mana. Kill them before they start gaining their max HP. I don't think I can outdamage those. This is scaling, but it's slowly scaling. I can't outdamage those. Can't do it. It's too early. We did get up to 5.4 damage per second. They're too strong. Those books were really crappy at first, it felt like. I don't remember if they got buffed or what. They must have, because they feel way stronger now than they used to. Bag of Stones is a little bit better with this. We didn't get anything too crazy. Super Spacious is okay. Takes up space. These two, with Axe, this is actually good. I might just do an Axe build. So all I'm really missing for an Axe build right now is Box of Riches. And it hurts that I lost a round. Alright, do it. I don't really need this sword, but we've got it. I don't really need this. If I was trying to do Potion Bomb, I would buy that. Could make second Shelly. Shelly is a crafted item. I don't have Box of Riches. Shelly's an option. Second Shelly. I don't need this. I don't need this. I don't need this. Could buy the amulet. If it's Amulet of Steel, it would be really strong for a little bit. There just aren't that many things. There's Box of Riches. What is my rare chance? 20%. It goes way up next turn. I'm just going to start the battle. And we should win. They do have Smelly Wall. Ooh, maybe I don't win. Smelly Wall is strongest early. Then it falls off just because garlics take up so much space for how little they do. But right now, it gives a lot of defense. And a good amount of poison. So yeah, I lose to Smelly Wall. And I was considering that as one of my options. Could go with this if I don't find the second axe for a while. I don't know. It's a lot to spend on a whetstone. It does kind of work because you can put it right here. I don't have space. I don't want it. I mean, I do want it, but not enough. So, what about a spike shield? Could do a spike shield. It would be a crafted item. I'm desperate for crafted items. We are on round 4. I've got 1, 2, 3. That would be a 4th. We're trying to get to 8. Ideally, I would just find Box of Riches. And that's an 8 cost crafted item. It's very expensive. It also means leaving out a pig. Do it. Could roll right now. Sell the bag of stones with the stones. I could also leave something out. I don't know. Start the battle. We got kind of lucky here, except that potion is actually good with 3 weapons. This is also a huge heal, so they're about to go up in HP. Fatigue starts, bam. Right when we were about to kill them, that Power of the Moon went off. Wasn't enough. We both had an axe, 10 to 13, 16 to 20. Why is my axe so much better? Because of enchanted weapons, and it gets +1 from this. And, oh, I didn't even pay attention to this. They have the other bag. So that's the main reason my axe is doing more, not because of this. These two don't use any stamina, so they're never gonna drink this. I don't know why I wasn't thinking about that. This is the item that I wanted most in the entire video game. Well, maybe some unique. No, really, this build doesn't want too many uniques. Uniquely unique, but you can't find that right now. I kind of want that pig, but I can't fit it. I don't need the pig. We need... Gems are good. Crap. There's another whetstone. Boots are good. Goobert takes up too much space. I'm gonna buy the boots. Buy the boots, craft the boots, win the game. Put the pig in. To buy the boots, I'm gonna sell that, sell that, sell that. That bag of stones was not particularly good. Which, that's because I never used it. Pigs. Alright, start of battles. There is one more start of battle in this sword. To get it, all I have to do is swap these two. Cool. Start the battle. Crafted items. We are up to 1. These are tough to fit, though. This is a problem. This armor is large, this is large. We have limited space. So I don't know if I can count them as full crafted items. Depends how much space I find. I guess I can always get rid of pigs. 1 item, 2 item, 3 item, 4 item, 5 item, Shelly. That's pretty scary. That's an early frostbite. Bag of Giving. Bag of Giving is the strongest bag early game. Just because it gives you random crap, and it can give you random crafted stuff. So it gave them this, because they can't get pyro items. Unless they had a badge and they hit it and they bought an 8 gold thing. It gave them this. Might have given them this epic crystal. And they have mage badge. So yeah, they would have had to have sold the pyro badge and bought the mage. They definitely got this from Bag of Giving. This is so crappy and so amazing. It takes up so much space. I have 2 hearts. It's so much money. It's so stupid. I already have my solution. I don't need it. It's too much space. I'm gonna take it, but I don't want it. The real question is, do I sell the shield? Shield is a crafted item. I need crafted items. How much does it sell for? Sells for 4. Goodbye, shield. Start the battle. So I just passed basically a whole turn. Wait, I should have put these greens into the axe. My bad. Vegan Timo. So now I might be down to 1 heart. Let's see. They don't have much. Echoing battle cries about to get them 45 armor, though. They're gaining max HP, but not much of it. Yeah, we're good. Vegan Teemo. Alright, 2 hearts, round 7. I needed space, and we got... This one's weird, but we got space. It is good if I do debuffs with the axe, which I was saying I should move the greens up. This is amazing, but it's expensive. This is too expensive. This is amazing. Dog. Dog is weird. Crafted item, though. Do it. Purple. Purple is amazing. Crafted items. Purple. Yellow. Green. All of the colors. Dagger. Don't need it. Mana. Don't need it. Bag. Do need it. Luck. Do need it. More luck. I need that oil lamp. It's expensive, but I need it. Probably need the space. Start the battle. See what present gives next. So present is when this game becomes more RNG, at least. But it's still not... It is RNG what the present gives you, but how you respond to the things that it gives you. Which ones you make use of, which ones you sell, how much money you put into the present, those are not RNG. You have a lot of control. If you give me a present, and you give a new person a present, and you give Bob, who is a grandmaster or grandma level player, a present, we will come up with very different results, even given the same things that it gives us. Okay, what is the plan? Anvil? Anvil was the plan. Is it ever Deerwood? No. I would have had to have been building Deerwood from the start. Could I do Deerwood? Pack Leader's on sale. Could be Pack Leader. Pack Leader doesn't take as much space. You do have to fit the pets. Pets feel like they work with present. Let's change things up. Let's do Pack Leader. What about this one? Every 3.5 seconds, give 3 mana, remove 3 buffs from your opponent. Use 1 luck to regen 1 stamina. 10% faster for each dark item. Can have up to 8 dark items, I think? No. Weird. 6 stars. Armor. Start of battle. Gain 4 mana. I need to think about this for a second. Alright, it's going to be so much space, but I'm just going to do Pack Leader. So this one can give you plus 8 damage and reduce stamina. This one can give you plus 100% crit rate, which is doubling your damage, which is way better than this. It's just that you can find crits in other ways, but crits are really good. I don't think I'm ever fitting this, even though it's good, so I'm just going to sell it. The dog is what I wanted. Well, yeah, the dog is what I want. I don't think I get to fit this armor. This is a pet. So every pet is worth 12% crit chance. Lightsaber's kind of a good weapon, but We need the pet, and we want to craft the pet, even though it's less important now that I'm not doing an anvil build. This has to fit, which probably means that I want that. Garlic takes too much space. Could drink stamina. Huh. Think about it. Pigs take up tons of space. These ones are both weapons and, what's it called? And pets. We currently have 3 pets. With 3 pets, we get 10% plus 36%, 46% crit chance. I need to fit this in, because it's way too valuable not to. I need to fit this pig in because it's economy, and this item makes use of economy. How do I make these things fit? Oh, I want to shift this. That one can go right there. The other thing, though, is these two like to touch other pets. That sounds wrong. Bam. No, it doesn't reach. Okay. Let's rearrange. Oh, right. Shelly is a pet. I knew that. Okay. So with Shelly and the dragon egg, we are now up to how many pets? We are up to 4 pets, which means 48% plus 10%, 58% crit chance. This sword has to be in line with this, and it wants to touch the dogs. Okay. And the dogs want to touch the dogs. Everybody wants to be touching. Dog wants to touch the dogs. Okay. Let's figure this out. Shelly, I'm going to move you temporarily. This one can go up here. It has to be in the pants. Top priority. This bag setup is not very good. Slightly better. Shelly. Next up, this armor. Next up, this pig. I still do need accuracy, too. Normally, when I get crit, it's through luck things. So you get accuracy automatically. That is not the case right now. Trying to connect 2 squares. Oh, and I have to put this in for the axe, probably. Yeah. So we need to connect these 2 spaces while still doing things. And ideally, Shelly would go touch the dogs. That would be difficult. I could say forget this sword. Ooh, if I say forget that sword. Yeah, but it's given damage to 3 items. It does drink stamina, but we have pants to slow it down, so it drinks less. Wait, maybe the pig doesn't fit, because I do want to put... Do I want to put the star in? Kind of want to put the star in. Huh. Screw the pig. Goodbye, pig. Anything else? That's it. Crits are decent on the axe. That purple gem would have been nice. Reserving the stamina potion's questionable, but we'll see. There's a chance I make use of it. This collar is one of the broken items in the game, but they're not using it well. What are they doing? They have a lot being put into these 2 vamp daggers. Are they trying to go hammer? Mega Clover. With 2 Fortuna's Hopes, they will be able to trigger this pretty early. Red Orchid plus 2 Vamp Daggers. They've got the potential for something crazy. Holy these. In Battle Rage, I could become, like, invulnerable. Or I can super speed the axe, which would be a reason to get rid of this. Super speed the axe. Huh. Cheese Goobert is amazing. Cheese Goobert. So this thing has a cooldown of 2.3. It's fairly quick. Goobert is a pet. Dragon Egg is a pet. Everything is a pain. Space is a pain. There's another Goobert over here. Goobert would like more activators. I don't have a lot of good activators. Does this count as an activator? Item activates 30% chance to deal 7 damage and 22 damage. Effect damage dealt. Inflict 1 random status debuff. I think it does count. This is such a pain. I don't actually need the gem box. I think I'm going to sell it. I'm going to stop reserving that. Wait, do I get rid of this weapon now? Could just go Badger Runes. Super speed. Every time this attacks, it gets 6% faster. 2 Badger Runes seems excessive. So if I was doing that, I would get rid of this sword. Goodbye, sword. Could have made a steel Goobert. If I'm doing that, I would move this over here. So now the dogs get to touch, wait, extra pets. This dog gains +2 damage for each pet that it touches. Importantly, cannot be blocked by shields or trigger spikes. This is the only item in the game I'm aware of that has that tag. which makes it at least interesting. This isn't really a dragon that I want, but it's here. Shelly is here. 5 pets. Feels like I should have more than 5 pets. Goobert. No. Getting rid of the box of riches. Trying to keep the pig for this. Yellow gem is important. This isn't. Purple is good. Purple is an activator. Wait, I have another purple if I could just put it right here. This Goobert is really important. Gain 22 max health, 2 random buffs, and we're super speeding the axe. What about combining green gems? To save space. Space is limited. Can do that. Is this, so this one, base stamina regen plus 8, or weapons use minus 5. I think it's actually weapons use minus 5. Because this thing just uses a lot. I don't generate all that much. I don't know. I think its weapons use less. Could get rid of that pig. The only reason I'm keeping the pig is because of this luck. I feel like there's enough value in these two. I don't like having items sitting in the box when I have present. Start the battle. Even if they're items that I would want to put on the board later, if I can't put them on the board now, we'll see what present gives, and we'll put that on the board instead. So, the axe. The axe starts out super slow, and then, by the end, it is super slow. 70% crit chance with 2.28 second cooldown. I need gloves on this so bad. Buy the holy light. There's no way to make it holy. Also, I need to upgrade that axe. Or, right now, the plan is to pivot into whatever this gives me. So far, did not give much. I need to keep boots out there. This is going to be rough. The dragon hatched. This is one of the only items I know of that goes up in value when it transforms without like adding anything else. I don't know why it's like that, but only these eggs and not the red egg. This egg is worth 10 bucks, but when it hatches, it is worth 10 bucks. Bam. But all the other ones, items, egg. This one is worth 10. 10. 10. Welp? How do I spell it? You, for some reason, are worth 14. It gains 4 gold when it hatches, even though it didn't combine with anything. 4 gold. 4 gold. That is the only thing I know of in the game that increases in value just for transforming without combining with anything else. Or those 3 are the only things. So, more stats is always good. Always, always, always. This can be good, but eh. This one can be amazing. It can break the game, but only if you're doing holy things. There are good holy things. And present could give them to me. Bagtacular is actually pretty amazing. Crap. It's not amazing right now because I don't have any bags that apply to it, but I would like to get the bags. Like, that's my top priority right now. I actually might take Bagtacular over damage. Huh. I don't know. This one is weird. Gives a good amount of value, but we don't have space and we already have present. Squirrel's actually pretty good right here. Squirrel might be better than dragon. I want both though. We don't need to combine those. I got a green gem. It's a lot of poison resist. The problem with the Badger runes is they want you to swing kind of quick to get them started. I'm not swinging quick. God, I think it's Bagtacular. Why? No, it's just more stats. What just happened? The game just freaked out. I need this bag. Box of riches on sale, prismatic. The way to blow some money. So this one, 20% chance to reflect debuffs. That alone is amazing. After 6 seconds, gain 30% of the buffs, up to 20. Sounds good, but it's too much space. Can't fit it. This one. We need to fit the squirrel. Squirrel. That was easy. I would like to fit an activator. Huh. And I want to fit just stats. And I want to fit star. And I want to fit this. It's a lot of ands. Super speed the dragon. For what purpose? I don't know. So we have 4 weapons on this. They're all going to be getting crit chance. How many pets do I have? I am up to 6 pets. 6 times 12 is 72, plus 10 is 82. We need 1 more pet to be very close, and then 2 pets to be over 100%. I want to look for bags. I don't think I get to look for bags. Tempted to get rid of this. I only have 1 stamina using item. But it is good. In theory, it is good. This one has to go in. We have accuracy, we don't need the luck. Forget the luck. We only have accuracy after these go off, but still. Yellow gem. Yellow gem might just be better than this thing. Purple gems. Anti-healing. I do like the idea of the purple gem. I'm going to keep these 2 even though they're in the box after I said I don't like keeping items in the box with the present. Do it anyways. They have a food amulet with a single blueberry and a banana. Huh. Herald the Hat. They have a lot of these scrolls. Buy the Holy Light to super speed these scrolls. That is a big armor. Debuffs, false life. They have a lot of good stuff. This is a broken item. This is like the broken item. This is a strong item. These 3 are strong items. I don't think they're using them super well, but they are there. You are not a pet. This is good. I don't need this. I don't need this. I don't need this. Okay. What about this one? Every 3 seconds, use 1 regen to gain 1 luck, 2 spikes. Nope. I really need bags. I want that dog. Dog is expensive. I want this armor. There's no space. Giraffe is amazing if you have luck for it. It's not a pet, but it is amazing. Every 2.1 seconds, use luck. I don't have luck. To gain 3 buffs of the type which you have the most of. And I don't have good buffs. Or this. This one could get me Empower. This would get me mana. Wolpertinger's here. So this dog is really important. This armor is really important. The rest of it is not. We gotta find a bag. I hate rolling right now. Because Frezing could be turning that into value. Do I just put the dog in place of the dragon? What is the dragon doing? I don't know. Goodbye, dragon. I like that dragon. Now I want another pet, and I want a bag. Hey, there's another pet. And I want the gloves. This. This is important to speed up the axe. It's very important. What else do I want to speed up? Squirrel would be nice to speed up. Weapons are okay to speed up. This has to be speeding up the axe. Top priority. I have not crafted that axe. I really expected to find a different weapon by now. Did not happen. This purple bag. Not doing much, but it gives space. These boots. Do I have to get rid of the boots? I like the boots. Not get rid of them, but take them out of the bag. I really want this. Someday. We are up to 6 pets. This 7th pet makes a huge difference. I can only craft 1 item per round. This pet triggers faster for each pet. Swap it. Is it more important to craft this one than the armor one? It might be, but I'm not sure. So Cheese Goober gets an extra activator. That's nice. We have gloves, banana. God, I should almost just sell this. Is it ever gonna fit? Someday it's gonna fit. Maybe. Start the battle. Could sell the luck, but the luck fits right now. We have a fairly strong board. This is strong, it's Bag of Giving. They're all over the place. They do have mana though. This combo is strong. Not strong enough. The nice thing about the dogs is getting that crit chance doubles this axe. The only problem with the axe is it's slow. 1.92 second cooldown. And this doesn't work super well with it. How much damage do they do to me? While I'm in battle rage, they probably do very little damage. This staff is strong though. I guess we can look at the damage graphs. 11.7 per second. Most of it from the magic staff. Mana Thirst gives them mana. Pandemonium, I don't know what it's doing here. It's supposed to put some poison on me. Probably? I have no idea. It's there. Shelly is a pet. This is a pet. Squirrel takes up 3 space. You take up 4 space. We need how many more pets? 1 more pet. Would I take the rat over Shelly? Every 3.3 seconds, deal 5 effect damage, 75% chance to inflict poison, 10% chance to inflict blind. Triggers 15% faster for each pet or food. And notably, it does have a recipe where you can craft it. Into Ratatouille. Ratatouille, start of battle, gain 1 regen for each food. That's one of the important things, and then regen 2 stamina, gain 1 in power. The problem with that is I'm not building around like a stamina thirsty build. Otherwise, that would be amazing, but 7 seconds is a long time. It is easy to speed up, but you have to like put a lot of pets around it. It's weird because Rat and Rat Chef behave so much differently. Normally, like the 2 items are at least similar. They're kind of similar. This one does regen things, stamina things, and power things. This one does effect damage, poison, and blind. Like, what the hell? Are you guys even related? This would just be an upgrade for me. Especially if I had taken by the Holy Light earlier. No, the axe is doing fine. Leave the axe. I think I'm getting rid of you. Shelly. We like Shelly here. Ooh, Flame Shelly would be amazing. I can't make it, but it would be amazing. The gloves, even though I'm never going to be able to craft them next turn, maybe we can craft them. They are just good, though. Just putting gloves, win the game. Could do that. Gloves are top priority. Along with everything else. Like Shelly would be top priority. Alright. In order, this armor is never gonna fit. It's so important. It's never gonna fit. Stone's never gonna fit. Banana's never gonna fit. Green gem could fit in this armor. Luck does not fit. Could combine green gems to save space. Green gem, goodbye. Shelly! I need space. Roll. That is helpful. Is it helpful enough? Hopefully. I don't want to figure out the bags. We need oil lamp. But I also need gloves. Okay. To get both of those, Oil lamp. Yeah, but that doesn't work well. Huh. Put it back. I think I'm gonna have to redo the bags to get the oil lamp to do what? Oil lamp is easy. It's the gloves that we're trying to figure out, really. To get the gloves to work, present doesn't have to be where it is. It can go anywhere. The boots don't have to be where they are. That feels like it simplifies things. Except I just moved one space to a weird spot. What am I doing with these boots? They are holding a rune, which makes them kind of interesting. So right now, we are up to 8 pets, 100% crit chance. This would be good to put in armor. I don't think I use much stamina. Speed helps. This would help. This would help. Everything would help. Could use more bag space. I just bought a bag. So the next roll probably wouldn't show. I would have to roll twice. It's probably worth it. Roll. No, gloves. I haven't even upgraded this stupid axe. How do you ever fit the gloves? I don't know. They're so good. I don't know how to fit them. Alright. I wanted to roll again and buy a bag. Cat would be nice. Snowballs would be nice. Everything would be nice. Space. Above all else, space would be nice. Unhealing with 2 potions and unhealing does more damage. This'll elf might blow me up. When they drink those potions, nah, we're doing fine. How do I have so much healing? Oh, Shelly's. Is that really it? Yeah. I don't think of this as a healing build, but I did heal 246. Shelly, utility pouch lifesteal. This axe was doing damage. Got down to a 1.14. In longer battles, I do at least scale up. Like crazy. Healing. They only healed. They are a healing build. They healed 729. Never mind, they healed a lot. It's kind of interesting doing the Staff of Unhealing plus these. They're not using this bag. They only have 1 bag on this. Interesting. They have a lot of money in Vamp. Holy bag, let's go. And 2 more bags. The game heard me. Problems now. We always have problems. Problem now is this bag would like to be useful to give me that starting armor. Oh, there's so many problems right now. So this wants to go like this. That's going to be a pain. Okay, let's figure it out. This fits just right. Why do I want to do that? Oh, so that I can get gloves on the axe. The axe is not set up well. Alright. Everything is pain. So, to get the axe set up well. Oh, and I need to craft one of these gloves, which means it needs to be in the pants. That's gonna be tricky. Okay. I don't think this is the right setup yet, but we're gonna get there. We're gonna figure it out. Okay, what stuff do I get to sell? This dragon egg is kind of good. It gives 3 luck right at the start, which means I get accuracy right at the start, so I don't get those first misses. I like the idea of that. We have enough pets. But I would like more of my pets to touch. I don't know if these ones are important to be speeding. Well, it's not speeding up. They get +2 damage. They are important. I just don't know if they're the priority, because this could be the priority, lots of defense. This could be the priority, random buffs. This one likes foods. I don't have foods. You should be a food. Cheese Gooper should be a food, but it's not. Squirrel's gonna be a pain. Squirrel is a pain because it takes up 3 space. Stars, 2, 4, 6, 7. We're missing 1. Shelly. Get in there, Shelly. Squirrel is the pain. Alright. Shelly. So, now we've got all 8 stars. I don't think I ever get to fit this. I have too much important stuff. I don't need stamina. I do want this bag still. Too much important stuff. So, to fit this bag well... Can go right here. What am I selling to buy it? I don't need this. I do want this. Didn't I have a purple right there. This red gem is kind of interesting. Could give me a lot of lifesteal. Or I can just speed this to the moon, which is also appealing. Do I need the lifesteal? We have lifesteal from pants. Trying to figure out how to fit 2 of these armors. I see how to fit 1 of them. No, I see how to fit 2. It doesn't go well with this bag. Alright, I still need money. How much money? A little bit of money. Still don't have an upgraded axe. That's fine. Oh, this sells for a bunch of money. Goodbye, red. Hello, bag. This one. Someday, Flame Shelly is the dream. Present is in. Boots are back in. Let's go. Yellow gem. Anti-crit. This one. This one. Anything to consider. That blueberry, 3.2 versus 3.5. Dogs could be an activator. No. Full stars. Well, enough stars. 2, 4, 6, or diamonds. 6, 8. 8 is how many we need. 8 times 12 is... big numbers. 96. 96 plus 10 is 106% chance to crit. Didn't I have 2 oil lamps? I do. Second oil lamp right there. Okay. Start the battle. Swap out the gloves after this. Although this axe doesn't really benefit from battle rage too much. It does because of the pants. We lifesteal in battle rage. That is the time to speed it up. And if I someday upgrade the axe, not today, but if I someday do it, this one gain 2 armor for each frost on your This one, kind of good. Alright, bag space would be amazing. I'm currently missing 2 for space. Huh. Nope, start the battle. Round 14. We're pretty strong. I get to blow up a lot of people. They have vamp, but only after 5 seconds. There it goes. Those 2 gloves gave like 8 vamp apiece, I think. Wild. Crazy amount of vamp. And they just crit. Crit chance. 35% chance to crit. False life. They could have blown me up in 1 more hit, and that sword was going fast. 0.7 seconds. They were like 0.7 seconds away from possibly... No. Would they have killed me? I think they still had to hit me twice. With crits, though. The thing is doing damage. They have a bunch of potions. They drank them all. Okay, I did say I needed bags. This one. I don't want to figure this out. Items inside have a 20% chance to duplicate buffs that they gain. The problem is it's really good, but it's really a pain. It's really a pain. With another armor bag, it wouldn't be bad. I have one, but I need it. I kind of almost see it. I don't want to figure this out. Control 3. Stored to 3. So, if I rotate this like this, if I take this one, put it right there, if I take this one, put it right here, if I take this one, put it right here, That right there. This down here. This up here. This doesn't fit well. Okay. We can do this. I don't actually need that puzzle bag. We can do this. I don't think this helped. It's close to helping. Trying to figure out how to fit another square bag, basically. And I think the answer is I screwed it up. I do have 2 armor bags. Wait, why did I think I only had 1 armor bag? Wait. That kind of changes things in my mind. Okay. With that being the case, we fit in another square bag, which means that I could do that and this. Cool. And I still have 2 armor bags and this one that I don't need. Now, the problem is I have to put everything back how it's supposed to go. I don't know how it's supposed to go. This one goes like that. This dog went somewhere. Cheese went somewhere. Cheese went right here. That much I remember. This is such a hassle. All right, figure it out. Gloves. Gloves were one of the next things I wanted to think about. Why am I blind? This pair of gloves. That goes right there. This dog. We don't need another dog, but they're okay. I don't need this bag. I kind of want to see what this is. Amulet of Chance. What is it that this does? 10% chance to resist poison. Okay. Shelly. Used to be up here. Yeah, but I could put Shelly over here. Because then, this dog could go right there. This dog is getting to see 3 friends. This one gets to see 4 friends. This one gets to see 3 friends. Let's go for the damage. This one would give damage. Get rid of it. Present needs to go in. This mirror is actually good. Weird. Wants to see holy items. Technically, Shelly is a holy item. Dragon egg is very expensive. Don't need it. Purple gem is good. No, don't put in the boots. Goobert is upside down. Fix yourself, Goobert. This is a 2.7 second. It would actually be pretty good for Goobert. Probably gonna sell it. This would be good to light on fire. What is the easiest way to do that? I don't know. I can always move the boots. Maybe I am... What's it called? Doing the thing. You only have 2 items right now. I could put a green in here for +8 armor and 1 regen. Nobody cares about those things. I could be doing this. Do it. Armor potion. Oh, I could make an armor gloves. That would actually be good. Armor gloves, armor gloves. It does slow them down, which goes against the badger rune. Gives more damage, gives... No. The answer is no. Wait, the other half of the axe. The other half of the axe. I don't want to figure this out. Goes right here. Do it. So now the axe is going to take more space, which means everything becomes a pain. Everything was already a pain. Star could be important this round. I don't think it is, but it could be. What else? What else? What else? What else? I don't think it's you. I kind of don't think it's these, but it could be. Get rid of them. I do think it's flame. We still have a couple rounds. I would really like to make the Shellys flame Shellys. Yeah, but the Shellys don't matter. Flame is good, though. Start the battle. Start the battle. We're crafting gloves. We're making the super axe. The super axe really cares about dragon claws. With toxic. They have reduced healing. They have a shield. They have Staff of Fire, which gains 6 damage every time it swings if they have enough heat and mana to feed it. So this one just gains damage super quick. This one does not gain damage as quick. It gains 1 damage on hit, gains 6 damage on hit. But we're about to switch to the axe, which gains 3 damage on hit, I believe. 14 in power. How did I get to 14 in power? Cheese goober, this one, carrot. The carrot and the cheese goober are both in the green bag, which I wasn't even paying attention to. It's not hammer. It is axe. Axe wants a bunch of gems. Dark saber is strong. This one is a pet. Let's read about this stupid pet. It's never Sonic. Hyper Hedgehog. Every 5 seconds, deal 10 effect damage, plus 0.5 for each spike, plus 1 for each empower. I do have empower. Health drops below 70%. Gain 3 spikes, 3 empower, 35. Okay, that's kind of good. 15% faster for each pet or food. Okay, it's kind of good. It's better than I expected. Okay. This wants to switch. That wants to go up here. This one wants to go like this. Alright, so we added an extra 4 space. That's a lot of space. Could double glove Shelly. You. Every 5 seconds. The mirror is important. The mirror's activations and the speed ups don't really matter. But it does matter that it sees a holy item. Huh. I don't really want to be speeding this up by putting it in the fanny pack. And I do want the oil lamp, and I wanted the oil lamp sped up. Maybe I just say forget about the Shelly star. Or maybe I just move it. Where? Somewhere useful. Forget about the Shelly star. Okay. Sonic. Would I trade out a Shelly for a Sonic? I guess so. You have weird stars. What are your stars? 4 stars all behind you. Is it more important than that armor dog? I don't know. Maybe. It's more expensive. Let's assume that expensive means important. Shelly! Still only the 1 flame. Could light a coal. Alright, quick pause. What am I doing? I want to put yellow gems into this axe. Base speed is not bad, 1.8, but it's being slowed down by the pants. It's gonna go super speed. We have badger runes. Now I wish I had the red gem that I got rid of earlier. You can have a purple. I think I'm getting rid of Shelly. Does this do anything? Yeah. It's actually good with the mirror. Crap. I think it's more important with the mirror. Trying to light this. So now we want to switch this with present so that we can light the coal. This coal can go up here. This blue does not do much. Sell it. Unless I was trying to get to a perfect gem, which I would love to do. Oil lamp. I would love oil lamp. Does not fit well. Flame. I like the idea of flame. Shelly. Goodbye, Shelly. Shelly, you are appreciated. What about bird? Bird is weird. Stars. Full stars. Strong build, but. I would like more supporting this axe. I did just become way stronger than the previous round. Unhealing. Vampire, we're fine. That's twice that I've seen this lock lifter unhealing build this game. They have a lot of HP. False life. I hate you, false life. We are not fine. That's why they have so much. God, they healed a massive amount. No, why aren't you pointing this at Shelly? 3 random buffs versus 40 healed, but you get increased healing, and your max health converts, or overheal converts to max health, And healing does damage for you. Why not point this at Shelly? I feel offended on behalf of Shelly. I was actually burning through my stamina. Do they have a shield? No shield. Oh, they have fanfare. Fanfare is an item I don't use enough. It screws up opponents. It almost screwed me up. It was about to. I wonder if it did screw me up. Maybe it did. Look at... Oh, it did! I heard myself honk. Right there. Huh. Right there. I've been honking like crazy. That fanfare screwed me up so bad. Okay, I have to pull out this yellow, I think. I have double badger runes. Crap, I was thinking... Okay, so stone gloves change things a little bit. Change things a lot. Present. At what point do I get rid of present? It's round 17. There's only one more round where it gives a lot of value. After that, it gives 5 random buffs, but I gain so much more just having things enhance this. Yellow gem. So the stone gloves slow this down by 10%. The yellow gems are weird and strong. This uses stamina, can't use it. Present is weird. Do I still need gems? Like 1 gem, so mostly no. This bow uses stamina, and it uses space. We still only have the 1 flame. Flame Shelly never happened. Pineapple. I don't know what I want, which feels like a major problem. Amulet of Life does very little. All of this does very little. Crown is a quick activator, 2.4. It's quicker than the carrot. I think the main thing is figuring out my stamina, but I don't know how to do that. It's so dependent on what the enemy's doing. This thing goes super speed. Could just pull out the yellow. Put in a blue for no reason. For very little reason. Do I buy this bag? Do I put this in to roll? If I saw a blue, it would be amazing. It needs to be a perfect blue to really matter. Green. Now there's less value in rolling for gems because a lot of the slots are full. All of them. This blue could be improved, though. I need this. I don't want that. I need to find another bag. I kind of need the vamp. Do I? It's really expensive. But it's also a lot of healing. It's too expensive. Another axe. Second pair of stone gloves would be amazing. We can't craft them. This could be amazing. This was amazing. Except, again, I don't want to figure it out. Alright, let's go figure it out. Let's go. Wait. Could I just replace? No. I don't want to do this. And I still need to find things. It's not going to be that dog. Could be this amulet. Huh. Spikes are okay. That is one of the amulets that's best, like as a solo amulet. Without any other support, it's just good. So this bag. I want this bag to make sense. To do that, I have to replace a square bag and somehow get the 2 space over here. To replace a square bag, where are my armor bags at? No, I sold my armor bags, didn't I? Oh no. Oh no. This feels like a problem. Do I see it? Not yet. Might have to stare at this for a minute. It feels like the answer is gonna be tricky. Very, very tricky. Very, very tricky. How How does that help me? It worked. So the only thing is this speed bag doesn't get to affect two things, but the axe is the only thing I actually care about. Or it's the thing I care about most. I do have to pay attention to the fact that these gloves are speeding up. Is the armor the one that I want them to speed up in Battle Rage? Probably. The attack dogs have to be on this thing's stars. This one is very important. Increased chance is very important. What else? This is a total pain. Alright, I don't have enough space for all of the things that I would like. I have to make decisions. I think I'm getting rid of present. Goodbye, present. Rapier is here. We could just pivot completely, say forget the axe that I've been building this whole time. Box of riches, right. We're going to replace that with the carrot. I want to fit this in. But I don't know where. Is this one important? Reflect debuffs. It's really important. Are the boots important? They're really important. Everything can't be really important. What about this oil lamp? Really important. Maybe I don't use this. Expensive rolls. That blue gem. Really important. Everything is really important. This one. It's not perfect, but it's close. Boots. Oh, it's actually this. Except, I don't know where to put that. I have a lot of stamina reduction. And increasing stamina. And I think it's pretty important. God, I want this. That's where if I had replaced the squirrel with a one-space thing. Wait, why aren't you like this? You should have been like that forever ago. Okay. Thoughts. Carrot needs to go here. Roll looking for the perfect blue, even though I couldn't afford it. I just need one space, but I don't know what to take out. The gloves are all important. This amulet. This yellow could be it. Yeah, but then I should be getting rid of this purple. We could do that. Get rid of the purple. That one. Stamina bag would be amazing. Would really, really be amazing. The one heat that wasn't. And this cap would be amazing. So I did not get caps. I did not get snowballs. I have no defense. Anybody can blow me up. The hope is that we blow them up quicker. And the way that we do that is by scaling this axe like crazy. Goes off every 0.7 seconds. Stamina. I just drink stamina. Drink stamina. Damage. This is not damage. Damage dealt. Almost got to 100 damage per second. 93.3. What did they do? Damage. They did 27.4. What kind of build are they? They're anti-me gaining damage. They're spikes. Spikes work pretty well against this. But they don't have the green amulet that I sold. Alright. That went pretty well. Oh, why do I always think it's the last round? We still have one more. No, I was spending like it's my last round. I mean, stamina bag is important. The rest of this doesn't matter much. Flute could have mattered. This collar matters. No, it doesn't. We're going to blow them up before we're out. I hate this. This one is so good. At what point do you just say, forget the cheese goober? Gain 4 space. Forget about these things. Wait, I'm missing a gem. I combined the yellows. Of course I did. I'm missing a gem. These are worth 5 space. Snowballs would be amazing. I can't fit them. Bag. That is the bag that I want. Okay. I don't want to figure out the bag, but that is the bag that I want. I really don't want to figure out the bag. Like, the answer is easily just change out a hold all. But, I want this to have value. So what do I need to do to make that happen? There are things I can do. There are things that we can do to make it work. The axe. The axe is being super sped up. The gloves go right here. The other gloves go right there. The hold all gets sold. This armor. This oil lamp. Wants to be double sped up. Does. Did I shift my bags? I feel like I did. Trying to see how I can switch this out for a 3-space bag. Because if I could, then I can flip this up. 2 3-space bags, I don't want to figure it out. I think I could, but it might screw up the carrot being in this puzzle bag. I think we're good. Forget it. The oil lamp is not that important. It gives 1 damage every 3.4 seconds, speeding up by 10%. Yeah, it would be nice. Problem right now is I don't have the gem box, so I can't find the gem that wants to go in this slot. Too bad. Could just put heat in there. Nah, resisting cold is good. Could just put a coal in there for +1 damage. Put a coal in there. Could take another stamina bag because it's amazing. Doesn't fit well, sadly. Alright. Could just start the battle. Wolper would be so good right now. But it takes up so much space. If it was on sale, I could think about switching Wolper for Cheese Goobert, even though Cheese Goobert's been amazing. There's not really enough time for you to do things. Kind of is, kind of isn't. Ooh. This one, there might be time. This thing has so much value in it. So they're going to get invulnerability multiple times, which messes with me. Invulnerability. How many times do they get it? Do they get a 3rd? Yeah, they get a 3rd. I don't know how that item works. I should find out. Kill them. They were invulnerable like the whole time. This item. Shop entered, consume star items, and generate random gemstones. They have done that. Every 6 seconds, use 3 mana to become invulnerable. For 1 second plus 0.2 for each $10 worth of gemstones you have. They only go 3 times, but it's for a long time. They have so much value worth of gemstones. Increase mana cost by 3. So it costs 3, then 6, then 9. So 18 mana to go invulnerable for how long? I don't want to know. For too long. Surprised. Wait, why does the first one take so long to go off? Because it's every 5.66 seconds. And they're going to end up going invulnerable for like 5 seconds or something stupid. Does it tell me how long they went invulnerable? 4.8 seconds. That's crazy. 15 seconds of invulnerability. If we look at my damage, I got to hit, I got to hit, I got to hit, I got to hit. And then after this point, after 5 seconds, I only get to hit them 1 more time for the rest of the game. Wild. Just full invulnerability, and this is stealing my damage and giving itself damage, and they're super speeding it. This is increasing effect damage. If they can get frost on me, they can't. Because I have boots and I have mirror. The main thing is just they're invulnerable forever. Actually forever. Super defensive build. This is one where the forging hammer one would have been nice. Oh, they have increased duration by 60%. The forging hammer build could have outweighed this. But they have so much vamp too. Every damage they do is getting returned as vamp. They kind of have too much vamp. These things just print vamp. At least they're not printing luck. I mean, they are printing luck. They need a way to make use of the luck. God. That. Crazy build. Crazy, crazy build. It's okay. Got there. Especially in Platinum, anytime you get full cups is pretty good. 2 tries remaining. It would be better if I climbed by more than that, but I don't really expect to climb by more than 10. God, that was with 5 losses. It's crazy that yesterday's was only a single loss. I don't know if I've had any perfect games. It's really hard to get perfect games in this. Because even when you do have stupidly strong runs like this one, like it's a coin toss if you win round 1, basically. If you're playing people that are equally matched, which it's a PvP game, so ideally you would be, but even if you're not, round 1 is very much a coin toss. I don't think I've had a perfect game since release. And that's playing against bronze, playing against silver. Just hard to get 18 wins in a row. I know I've had them before this. Just takes a lot of things lining up just right. Close. Round 1. How was I expecting to win round 1? Who knows? Holy double magic staff. I don't even know how you end up. I'm so confused. What? This is... Oh, it's in unranked. Even though it's unranked, I still don't understand. I must have done trade deals? Never mind. Unranked doesn't count. Unranked is wild. Because I'm like, that's not even possible. Unranked, yeah. Lots of things are possible. Unranked builds are just for fun. Oh, perfect. Yeah, but unranked, again, doesn't count. Because, like this, you normally cannot have 56 gold of value on turn 1. In non-unranked, I guess 44. Never mind. 44. 40. Yeah. The difference between 56 and like 40 is significant. 44. 49. 45. I guess it's not that much more, but still like an extra 10. 37. 37. 45. 44. By the end, you can have crazy value. 1 loss. This one could have been perfect. How did I lose that? With Chonk, with Rapier, with strong stuff. With defense at the start. I have no idea how I lost this. Just ran up against a stronger build. There's always a stronger build. Rolling unranked. Overall, though, how do I feel about this one? For Wolf Emblem, I'm happy. At this point, when I'm in Platinum, I'm happy anytime I'm gaining rank. Same in Diamond, same in Master. 2, 4, 8. They have 8 dogs as well. They have spikes. They went heavy into the spikes with the shield. And Thornbloom's kind of cool. Second Whip is really weird. But they didn't drink, so they never ran out of stamina. Still seems weird. Spike synergies. Need the green amulet to do spikes, I think. Or spike wall. 1 win. Mana stuff. Do they have the regen? Where's your regen? How do you get regen? It's just a lot of money invested in this. Okay, they did get the regen. If you don't get to light up the eyes. This might be close to like a 50-50 board. Which really, once I'm at the correct rank, we should expect to see like 50-50 boards more. This thing can go crazy. So 1 win, 1 loss. I've never made this go crazy. I've only tried building it like once. Okay. Starts hitting like a truck. 1 win, 2 losses. 265 damage without a crit. Crazy. It's a lot of defense. That's a lot of fire. That's a lot of stamina. That is interesting. Decent amount of frost. Good amount of blind. Hit them hard. We're dead. I was hitting them hard, too. I was doing a lot of damage. We're over 100 DPS there? No, 70. Why am I so low? 1 win, 3 losses. Why am I so low on the damage? They don't have damage reduction, just stamina. I'm used to building anvil. Maybe I should have pulled one of these out. No, though. Accuracy, 55%. That. So, I'm using... God, I have the 2 oil lamps to give more accuracy. I'm using the stamina, but I'm not landing the hits, so I'm just draining it without any benefit. 1 win, 3 losses. Platinum builds are harder. A lot of heat. Yeah, that's scary. Do they? No, not that much heat. Never mind, they don't have enough heat. Just a lot of fire items, but they don't have the heat for it. Got kind of lucky there. So this build stalls out if I don't kill, which is weird because it's a scaling item. Huh. If they have any anti-stamina, I'm in trouble. Luckily, they have none. They do have stuns, which slow down my stamina use a bit. The main thing is they just didn't have enough heat to feed these. They could have drank heat, they just don't have it. They had 16 heat. They used 15 of the 16. They would have used whatever the or no, I removed 1 or something. Because yeah, they have 0 at the end. They really just want to be like going off the charts using this heat. Every time this hammer or this stuns, they want all of these daggers to use a heat. And every time the daggers attack, they want to use heat. And you need to light up the eyes of the golem, and you want to light up this. They need a ton of regen. They need a ton of heat. 2 wins, 3 losses. This doesn't look good for me. Brass knuckles. Axe. Just that spike wall scares me. Okay. Hard for me to judge these. Hardwood is there. Hardwood is not giving almost any benefit. That is so weird. This item is one that I would pivot my build for. So weird. They're taking a hardwood for 20 armor on the banana. Alright, 3 wins, 3 losses, all tied up. Four wins. Love to see it. How do they expect to drink through the stamina? Not sure. Ivy spikes. 4 wins, 3 losses. A little bit scary. Lots of defense. Very scary. How do they put debuffs on me? They put a little bit of poison. How do they get this sword to do damage? 6 to 8 damage, because this bow is pointing at this sword, and it cares how much damage that sword does. They have a ton of armor. If they had an amulet of steel, I think I would be dead, like, right now. Maybe not right now, but around. Right now. They do have smelly walls, that's how they put poison on me, but it didn't do it. Smelly wall. Why didn't it do it? I resisted a lot of poison. Oh, I have greens, right. I have greens. I have gloves, which resist. Okay, never mind. God, this is one of the problems with Potion Bomb, is just... there's so much anti-debuff stuff at this point in the game. So, poison resist, 20%, 50%, 60, 70%, 80%, 90%, and 23% chance to reflect debuffs. And a purple to cleanse whatever debuffs get through. But yeah, I resist 90% poison. I reflect a bunch of it. These also cleanse. Shelly cleanses. Just in general. That poison had no chance. These were supposed to put so much poison as soon as they went off. And they didn't do it. Like right at the start of the battle. They're putting poison on themselves because of the mirror, I think. That hurts. Smelly wall reflected. Resisted. So, yeah, they're inflicting this on themselves. These are the ones that they actually resisted. That's rough. They just poison themselves. They do nothing to me. I'm doing 0 damage because they have that super crown for 2.5 seconds, which hurts. It does. It's okay. My axe is doing damage. Did not get over 100 damage per second. Oh no, we did. 106.9 damage per second. Was that 5 wins, 3 losses, I think. This looks pretty good for me. They remove buffs. They stun. Do they gain in power? Not enough, not quickly enough. 6 wins, 3 losses. Don't know what to think. Do they have the regen for the golem? Because the golem starts stunning, which activates all the daggers. Surprisingly, they had the heat, but that's because they weren't getting the stuns because they never got the regen. Weird thing is, it might have been better for this build not to upgrade this armor, because the unupgraded version can give you start of battle regen, which is really important for this, pretty important for this. These both want that same regen, though. Oh, the real thing. They're using heat. If this reaches 40 heat. Okay, so maybe this is the right armor, because this can double your heat. If this can reach 40 heat, you get 15 regen, which activates both of these instantly. Normally, the regen's kind of useless, but with those 2 items, it becomes amazing. This is also amazing. Rapier is weird. Sword's really good right here. It's hitting a lot of weapons. Sword is weird. How much damage? Rapier wants to be center of attention, and right now it's not getting to be center of attention. They're giving it accuracy, so it's not going to miss. Well, it does miss, 75%. I think the fight just ends too quick. 7 seconds isn't that long, or isn't that quick of a fight. Still, the oil lamp just doesn't get to go off that much. This feels like it's out of place. Because you wouldn't need the banana if you got rid of this sword. You would only have 1 stamina item. The bags don't do that much. It's really the daggers that I want to focus. So I would probably, even though they give the golem damage, if the golem's eyes aren't lit, its damage doesn't even matter. I would plan on putting this oil lamp on this sword, get rid of this sword, get rid of the, not the golem, get rid of this, get rid of this. This is probably too slow. Crown doesn't do much, and it's a lot of value. Heart does things. This does things. Second bird. You don't just try and print heat. Forget birds. Birds are like fake heat. You just get things that give you heat because you benefit from gaining heat. How do they get mana? You need to feed friendly fire mana. Yeah, they need a way to get mana. They need to get rid... They're almost there. This is kind of cool. Except these eat heat. This wants to get to 40 heat. Weird build, almost there. Was that 7 wins, 3 losses? I think it was. Let's do one more. The final battle. That's scary. Super scary. Prismatic sword with full stars is almost always scary. And 2 shields with a turtle, so they have defense. Just scary. It's able to scale, it's able to do lifesteal, it synergizes with quite a few things. It's being sped up by the Holy Light, which is broken. These genie lamps are magic and holy. So they're counting as 2 things each. This counts as like 4 things. Heart container is holy, holy, holy. So their damage, every time they hit, their damage goes up by 1.8. And they have 24% increased attack speed, plus 40% increased attack speed, plus 15% plus 10%, plus 10%. They're going super fast. 10% chance, 20% chance to inflict 8 random debuffs, which doesn't affect me much. This, they have starting regen. So they get to fill their heart shield, which is like the heart container for that golem build, except because they kept this armor, they got to fill that right at the start. Which is amazing. It's really good. Because this increases armor that you gain, it increases healing, it increases like everything. Makes it so you block range damage, gain max health. Maybe I should take this shield more. 39% chance to duplicate buffs that you gain. Because they have this onto this. Or not buffs that you gain, regen that you gain. Kind of surprised they put this onto this one. What else would I put it on? I guess that is where I would put it. Never mind. Strong build. Cool. I'm happy. We went up. And I was almost knocked out at some point, I think. I still had 2 lives here. When did I feel like I was almost knocked out? I guess it was like around this point. Oh, right, because I'm relying on present. So, with 3 losses, it's kind of weird to pivot to an item that takes up 4 space and it's delayed and giving you value. Also, I would just say, generally a pretty bad present. It gave me Cheese Goober. It gave a couple things, but normally I'm hoping for it to give like at least one really good weapon. It gave a Darksaber somewhere in here. But it took a long time to give it. It was already too late. I could have pivoted to Darksaber. Nah, not really. Alright. For now, that is gonna do it for this episode. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.